Hey folks, it's Bobo the Vulture, and so excited about how well the last go-around in Aerobiz Supersonic went, I just had to start trying again. So, also I really want to see how that route to New York does, and I want to see what this new Airbus is. I'm filled with hope, folks. Hope that, some regular old guy with a failing airline based out of Tehran might just make it after all. The A340. Looks like it's going to be a big plane. Generally speaking, Airbus doesn't go for a 4-engine layout, unless they have to. At least I don't think so, anyway. Our home base is located in the Middle East, but we don't have any flights there. Oh, really? I was not aware of this development. Alright, well, first of all, let's go to Europe. And let's look. Looks like it's profitable. London to Tokyo, 71% full. London to Athens, 97% full. That's good. The A320's doing what they're supposed to. Staying mostly full and being mostly profitable. Tehran to London, not that full. London to LA, surprisingly not that full. But some of that might come from the whole one flight a week syndrome that we are getting with the London to Tokyo flights. So we may need some more planes. I know just where we can get them. In Europe. What do you have for us, Airbus? You have A320s, those are nice. This is the new A340. Wow, that thing has range. Pretty much just bust the whole idea of you need planes of certain, like you need to plan your routes carefully to be able to connect from one place to another. I somehow get the feeling that Metlink is going to buy a bunch of A340s and connect up to connect up to Southeast Asia with them. That may be on the horizon. That may be something to worry about. In the future. The future, Conan? That's right, friend for life. Let's see. 16, 64. I'm tempted to wait and get A300 600s for that route. Which I know sounds crazy, but it's a really tiny penalty for mileage and maintenance compared to the boost that you get at seating capacity. Although, I've clearly just shown again that, yeah, let's go ahead and get one. It'll cost that much money. And in 3 months, we'll be in good shape. We'll be in good shape in 3 months, folks. We will. We're gonna start making money. And that's gonna be where you're gonna get. That's what's gonna blow your minds. All he is. What's all this? Oh, this is all my money. So yeah, look at that. We're almost tripling our, our sales are almost triple what our costs are, as far as the basic airline running. And then you see, let's see, okay, so that's about 5 million, and then, yeah. I think we got this. But let's go ahead and, yeah, we're number 3 in Europe. Oh, they're not going to show us the bar graphs. Not for a while, anyway. Yeah, I don't have any cultural facilities or anything anywhere. Not doing business ventures this time around. Let's see what the biz people have to say. Rising oil prices are having a severe impact on our expenses. Yeah, conduct the meeting. Yeah, let's talk about the routes. How about route between Tokyo and Osaka? Osaka? LA and New York would be good. Let's open a route between Tehran and Tokyo. You want to establish service between London and South America, of course. How about Mexico City? Come on, baby. How about Mexico City? Let's discuss adjusting existing routes. Nope. Well, let's discuss our plane holdings. Yes. All 7 of our planes are currently in service. We only have 7 planes, folks. I can't remember the last time I was this far into a game of Aerobiz Supersonic and I had 7 planes. We should buy more A3 anythings.
Home planes reserve. I guess it'll make it easier to open more routes. Whatever.
Yeah, tell me about business ventures. Or don't. Just tell me I don't have any. That's fine too. Let's end the quarter. Siberia is going to open a new route between Cairo and Algiers. They're going to enter negotiations with Sydney. Metlink's got some 747s. London and Athens and Bombay. Yep. I'm going to start out as number 2 in my home region. Oof. I'm eager to see how much money we're making. 8,100. We're going to start making more than that here pretty soon as I start adding more planes onto those big interregional routes. We've moved up into number 2. We have passed Siberia in terms of profit. How do you like them apples, huh? We're not the worst profitable airline. Whoa! Big stars! Oh, the EU. Well, there you go, folks. Not going to be a while from this point before they would actually have common currency or any of that fun stuff, but our home base is located in the Middle East, but we don't have any flights there. Nope. Nope, we don't. But we have an A310. We can use it for flights. We're not going to use it for flights in the Middle East, but
Cuba is poor and the area around the airport is underdeveloped.
well, no kidding. We've been under, embargo since, what, the 50s? 60s? Yeah.
Funding is needed to expand the community infrastructure around the airport.
Oh yeah, I'll back that project. Oh, wait, I can't because I have no money. Seriously though, buddy, if I had money, I would be spending it on making more money. Wow, that's a full flight. This flight is less full. Flight is less full. There. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 more planes on there. Look at the competition. They're only 10% above. Okay. Good to know. 10% above. So we have already made them have to cut back a little bit, I think. But believe you me, folks, that flight is going to start making us some more money. It's going to be a slow and painful process. Oh! See, Metlink opened up a route to Athens. And people like them better than they like us. Let's see what the competition was at. It's at 0. Alright. At 20% below, let's see whether or not people dig us more. Whether they are interested. I mean, that flight is still profitable, so, hey, go us. Alright. I think it may be time to actually buy... Well, no. Probably isn't, actually, because it's going to be a few quarters. Now, I'll enter into negotiations for 2 more slots. I'm going to do this in an incredibly piecemeal fashion. Because it's still going to take us 9 months every time we want new slots, but it's probably going to take us about 9 months until we can afford another Airbus. Actually, that reminds me. North America. I'm going to want 2 more slots here, too. Because I'm bound and determined to make this work. Yep, they'll take 9 months. That's okay, though. We might actually have these slots for slightly longer than we need. Wait a minute. Well, it's only going to take 3 months to get the slots in London. Dope. I guess because we've done so well by them having them as a regional hub. Regional hubs will typically, they'll give you the slots that you can that you can get in 3 months usually. They are usually better about it because you've already invested in their airport. You've set up a hub. So they know you're going to be there for the long run. Unless you're me and you're ditching Egypt, like I did. Well, I guess I hadn't actually made that my hub yet. Oh, wow. Somehow got fewer interregional passengers? Is this the whole oil price thing? Oh, our profit has scaled back dramatically. Oh, jeez. Don't tell me this gambit, this moving into the North American region. It's gonna blow up in my face. Yep, our home base is located in the Middle East. And then you said some other stuff. We got some slots in London. Alright, I want to go here. I want to see how the route is doing. It's still profitable, so London to Tokyo, it's still looking good. Not as profitable as it used to be, though. I see, Moscow, okay. Siberia has dropped the fares a little bit in order to try and compete with us. Well, I'm going to drop the fares too. See how you like it. See, we've filled up a good deal again now with the lower prices. Even though, you know, they're still charging more than us and they're managing to fill up their planes more than we are. It's okay. Alright, Athens. Rome, still doing well. Actually, Rome, why do I have the fare down at 20% below? Let's go ahead and raise it 10%. Change the flight like that. And then let us look at the Tehran to London flight, actually doing surprisingly well. Okay, now what have they done? That's what I thought they were going to do. You know what? That's okay. You can get those fares pretty low, and as long as you can still sell some tickets, you'll be able to make a profit. Granted, it's not going to be the crazy profit that I've been hoping for, but it'll still be profit. And besides, it's got a really annoying Metlink that I'm taking. Oh, look at that! See? All the way up to 17,000. That's from a new low to a new high. Well, it wasn't a new low, but you know what I mean. They'd taken a bite out of our fares, or out of our passenger loads, and we bit back. However, it didn't really translate into a huge amount of profit. Sort of in the balance between the past 2 years, or the past 2 quarters. Siberia's gotten back to being a more profitable airline than we are. So, we're going to have to continue our slow growth policy here. Number 3 in Europe. Number nothing anywhere else. But have you heard about our flights in and out of London to Southeast Asia and North America? That's what Tehran Airlines, Bobo Air, is all about. Didn't you know? I thought everybody knew. Oh, that's right. I don't advertise. I'm like Disco Stew. Okay, so those still doing very... Hey! Nice! You know what? I'm gonna raise it up to the average fare if I'm still selling out. Yes, change that flight, as shown. The Tehran to London route, still very full. The London to LA route, more profitable now, and we're selling a few more seats, but let's see what, yeah. I mean, look at it. It's sickening, isn't it? They are making 40 million. 40 million every quarter out of that flight. Or is that every quarter, or is it is it annually? I think it's by the quarter. Anyway, It's sickening. I know, folks. I can't stand it either. You know what, though? I've got enough money for something really stupid. I could take the money that I have now and blow it on an A320. Nah. What I had actually been thinking about doing, but when I saw that the route down to Los Angeles was within reach, I just went straight for it. But I had been thinking about taking a route between London and New York and just using A320s on it, just the little planes. I would never be able to reach the same passenger loads that Metlink was, or is, but I'd make money. But yeah, I think hopefully if we manage to settle in a happy medium here with our competition with Metlink, just trying to get our foot in the door here in North America, that that things will go well. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, I'm confident, I'm dry and secure. Although after I get a few more A310s on the route to... After I get, like, let's say 3, 5, maybe 7. Yeah, once I get 5 on the route to LA, so it's the same number as the Tokyo route, I think from there on I will go by who gets more passenger load. Because, you know, once you've got 5 in there, you've got 1 for at least every weekday. I mean, I don't know that that's exactly how it plans out. I don't know that they actually put that much thought into the game. But, like, you know, you can get flights... You could go to my airline and get a flight any day, Monday to Friday, say. Or, you know, Thursday through Tuesday. No, Thursday through Monday through... Yeah. Either way. You know, they could, yeah, Thursday through Monday, then Tuesday and Wednesday you couldn't fly or something like that. Whatever it is, whatever the slow days for travel, you couldn't travel on those. We could travel on all the other ones. That's what I'm basically getting at. And then from there, I might just go with, like, if we continue to get, you know, fewer than half of the seats filled, and a little more than half of the seats filled here. Because look at that. I mean, we're making 13 million on the Tokyo route. The Tokyo route ticket prices get to be a lot higher. I mean, even though we've got it at a sale price, we got these all at a sale price. Unfortunately, our big money-making routes are interregional flights that other competitors have already beaten us to setting up. But that's because we started in Tehran. Nobody likes the Tehrans. Everybody picks the Protoss and the Zerg. Terrible humor. I know. I know. Well, that's interesting. My ad budget seems to, let's see. Reduce. Oh, the average is up there. Right. I could raise or I could reduce. Now, I'm comfortable keeping it at 80, not putting it down to, like, what is that, like 55, 60? I'm not going to do that. I am concerned about shooting myself in the foot. Nobody wants to shoot themselves in the foot, right, people? That's right. Okay, so pretty much I don't need to worry about having to put a whole lot of, like, planning ahead into getting slots in London. Slots in New York, or in North America, or in Tokyo might take longer just because I haven't established those as hubs yet. I'm going to, clearly, because I've got interregional flights flying to them. It wouldn't make much sense to do anything else, would it? But yeah. I suppose, being an airline based out of Tehran, it might have been better to go with, well here, let's look at the relations that we have with Japan. So you were the two orange guys standing apart and sort of staring at each other. What about Hong Kong? Also the orange guys staring apart, standing at each other. Well, never mind, what about Beijing? Ah, there we're doing a little dance. Making a little love. And getting down tonight. Bangkok. Bangkok's okay with us. Yeah, maybe I just should have gone with my better relations countries. I mean, it's a little late to go back now. And in North America, there's pretty much... You're not going to get away from dealing with the United States and North America. There are only two cities in the North America region that are not. And I'm sorry, well, and our relations with Canada are no better. Yeah. Even if they were, you can't exactly make a, Wait a minute. I just noticed something here. Population of 1 million, economy score of 50, and a tourism score of 45. Okay. While Toronto has a population, of 0.6 of a million, with an economy score of 50 and a tourism score of 48. That's weird. Maybe it's just because I've lived primarily on the East Coast during my life. I mean, I've spent some time in the Midwest and, you know, bopping around from here and there. But I always thought that Toronto was sort of the place that things were happening in Canada. I mean, I knew that Vancouver was a big city, but I had never realized, at least according to this game, Vancouver was a bigger place, a larger hub of Canadian activity. Now watch this, folks. This is something else that I'm very anxious to check out. If I do eventually manage to get enough money to set up a hub in LA, flight to Los Angeles, look at that. You could set up a flight to Honolulu for nothing. Set up a flight to Miami, also for nothing. Flight to New York, a little more, but still not a big deal, comparatively speaking. DC, nothing. Chicago, a little more, but pretty much nothing. Toronto, nothing. Yeah. So, wowie wowie. Maui wowie, folks. If I eventually get enough money together, I can get together a fleet of A320s. I can take North America by storm. A storm that it's already encountered. But, that'll all have to wait for another time, folks, because, I don't have enough money to buy another plane at this point. I will soon. Promise. MetLink. Oh, see? They really did take offense to the fact that I put up a... Bam, MetLink! I called in a favor from my old pal Snidely Whiplash. Thanks, Snidely. I know you couldn't be with us. You were busy trying to help Halco, that other airline based out of Tehran. But, it's good to know you remember your old pal Bobo. Stick it to MetLink. Yeah! You take that. Tunis is the hotspot for tourists. I wonder if that was just a dumb luck thing, or if MetLink actually is scrimping on their maintenance budget. I know it would be positively stupid to do so, but you know, computer AI sometimes take stupid pills. They do dumb things. Woohoo! Yes, 9100. or sorry, 9.1 million for this quarter. I'm as excited about that as I was probably excited about the first time I earned 400 million a quarter in that Mexico City scenario. That seems so long ago. It was pretty long ago, I guess. Months ago at this point. But yeah, folks, it's going to be a fairly uninteresting few years here unless you really like watching small growth. Like if you're a person that likes to plant a seed and then water it each day and just look and just like the first tiny green sprout, you're like, this is the most exciting thing ever. If that's what you're into, you're going to love the next few videos of this Let's Play of Aerobiz Supersonic. If you want to see me crush the competition, I'm beginning to think that might be what I have to do for Scenario 4. Scenario 4, I might just have to pick, like, starting hub of Tokyo or Los Angeles or New York or something like that and just see how much I can crush the computer. But that might be a little bit of overkill or too much sweet vengeance after the struggles I've had here. But, you know, I'm sure that you folks will either issue a challenge for me or tell me what I need to do in the future. And I do welcome that sort of thing, so don't think I'm complaining that people have ideas that they want to pitch at me. But that's a long way down the road, because we're going to be at this particular scenario for a long time. I'm not winning this one in a fast fashion, that's for sure. But anyhow, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic Scenario 3, the Tehran Crisis. That's not... one of those subtitles is not correct. But I thank you guys very much for watching. See ya!